It was her job to care. But Denise Clissold's former NDIS clients say she almost ruined their lives. Well, finally, a little justice. So we first told you about Denise in June. She launched Coast Community in 2018, and online it looked like she was a hero, helping our most vulnerable. But our investigation exposed her as one of the worst NDIS providers in the country.
Denise, are you everything that's wrong with the NDIS?
Dozens of her former clients came forward claiming Denise drained their NDIS funds without providing the services they needed. Some didn't have their rent paid, which saw them kicked out of their homes. Meantime, Denise's family home went from this to this in the space of 4 years. Her business pocketing $700,000 in profit last year. Now, according to the April Liquidators report, Coast Community owed the NDIA more than $2 million. Employees, $600,000, and the tax office close to $2 million. On top of that, there's almost $4 million Denise couldn't explain. Tonight, we can reveal Denise Clissold has been banned as an NDIS provider for 2 years. Some comfort for those left out of pocket, but the pain isn't over.
We're all at a loss because of Denise, and it's so unfair on many levels.
That was Kelly Forrester there, a former employee of Denise Clissold. And she joins me now along with Loretta Somerville. Her boys were clients of Denise and they lost everything. I really appreciate your time. Kelly, what do you make of this 2-year ban Denise has just copped?
I'm absolutely horrified in hearing the 2-year ban for Denise. Denise should have been banned for life from the Safeguard Commission.
I mean, Denise made your life miserable. I mean, you say she owes you more than $7,000 plus 3 years super. Do you have faith that you'll get that money back?
No, I don't have any faith in the department to get that money back for me with Fair Work due to her being in receivership. There's no way that they can even get any money out of that. So I will definitely not get my money back. And as for the NDIS, they owe me approximately $15,000 at the moment due to outstanding invoices that they haven't paid.
And how are your kids, Kelly? Because it must be hard on them seeing you upset about this.
It'll probably make me get upset to even say it, Ali, because I have my 4-year-old daughter say to me in the car all the time, "Mum, when's the NDIS going to pay you so I can go back to swimming?" Now, that's very hard for a mother to turn around to their child and say, I don't know, darling, but hopefully soon. And that's a 4-year-old child, like, that is saying that to their mother. And we haven't done anything wrong besides her mum go to work, do the right thing, come home and not be paid. And now it is affecting my children in different ways.
Yeah, I mean...
So I'm sorry to get a bit upset, but...
No, Kelly, I think we all understand that and we can feel that from you. And when you have someone like Denise who sells herself as an angel for our most vulnerable, I mean, in your mind, what is she really?
She's a very horrible woman that is narcissistic and psychotic, I'm starting to think, with the way that she's conducted herself and the amount of people that she's affected with no compassion or empathy in her heart or soul.
We exposed this back in June. She's finally been banned, but that idea that in 2 years she could be back to her old tricks.
Oh, a 2-year ban. You can go to a club and you can get into a fight at a club and be banned for life from that club. But hold on, in the NDIS, you can go and rort millions and thousands of people with disabilities that are vulnerable and you can get a 2-year ban. Like, how is this happening in Australia?
You know what, Kelly? I don't know. I have no idea. And I mean, Loretta, for you, your 2 boys, you've got sons, Jeffrey and Tristan. They were clients of Denise for a little over 5 years. How would you describe that care?
Well, it started out wonderful and then things just went from bad to worse. It was just like a hurricane. And she was charging for things that one son didn't need and overcharging for the other one. And in excess of over $800,000 she's taken from both my sons.
Loretta, you claim she took from your boys all that money, NDIS funds drained, and you and your son Tristan, where are you living now?
currently homeless in campings, in our camping trailer or in our cars. Occasionally we'll stay at a son's house just to have a hot meal and a shower. We are all suffering. Being homeless, money drained, and it's just not my kids, it's all the clients. It's just utterly not fair. And for the 2-year ban, it should have been life, and not just from NDIS, but from all disability, community service and youth sectors.
Loretta, the NDIS tells us that she's still under investigation, it's ongoing. But what would you like to see happen to Denise?
Well, I think the NDIS need to pull their socks up. I think that they've got enough evidence to charge her. I think there should be an independent from NDIS, a watchdog to monitor NDIS, and I think the Prime Minister and the Minister should push for a Royal Commission into NDIS, because clearly from ageing and disability, NDIS, it's failed.
How do you both feel about Denise today?
Well, I think if Tristan could get hold of her, he'd be in front of a judge. He is that angry and upset.
And me, well, what Denise has done to myself, my family, and the participant and his family, I'm absolutely horrified to think that where's the support from the only people that have supported us in this process is the ACA. The Safeguard Commission and the Fraud Squad have taken statements, but what action has been done? The only people that have actioned anything to get any word out or any advice to anyone is ACA.
I know you've both had very different experiences with Denise, and I'm so sorry about that. But it seems like the one thing you seem to agree on is that you think she should be in jail.
100%.
Definitely.
100%.
Well, thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Loretta.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ali, and thank you for listening.